welcome to a new vlog. I realized that I never greet the people who could possibly be new here, so if you are new here, my apologies. Happy to have you. If not, welcome back. Today is Tuesday. I did not hop on Sunday because we had a family day at my parents', so we spent the day there, which means I did not cook or anything, which is okay because, of course, you know, mama always sends you back home with a stash. So I am good with food. I'll probably cook tomorrow or Thursday. If not, we'll start back up on Sunday. I need to do a few things. I got these nails done because they were rough. I actually did something that most people would not do. My nail tech, when I went there, she was running out of time, so she said that I could only choose like one. If you see here, I have this design where I have the yellow on the tip and the half moon on the bottom. So she said I could only choose one. So obviously I chose the top because that's what really makes the nail. And I really hate that that happened anyway. So that's a story for another day. But I did not get my feet done there. So when I went to go get my feet done, where I usually get my feet, which has been a long time, I just had them add that half moon, which was a little annoying. But when you want what you want, this is what you do. I actually want to get a nail tech who is a little further. They're like in the greater Boston area, which is probably like a 25-minute ride in a totally opposite direction, but it would be so worth it. I cannot wait till the day that I could be added to her client list. Right now, her wait list is closed, so I can't even get on the wait list. And oh, she does nails so well. And as I told you guys before, same thing with the whole looking for maternity photographers. Boston is very limited with creatives in that respect. So finding a nail tech, even this one that I went to, was hard enough already. So that girl is booked up because there's not that many nail techs who are as skilled as she is. New York, Atlanta, all those places have a plethora of options. LA even, but LA has some really good nail techs, but we're just limited to what we have here. And it is a very, very small pool. And it's a small pool of people who are truly skilled because I'm particular and I really like to get the designs and whatnot. So just hoping I can get on her list. And she's also really good at your nail health. She doesn't just focus on doing the nails and doing the design. She is very passionate about the health of your nails, especially since I'm gonna have the baby. I feel like I want to have my natural nails. Before the pandemic, I used to just add a little gel on top of my actual nails, just a little bit, so that it could keep it from breaking. But then after the pandemic, I got into the whole Apres nails, which is like the gel tip. And I don't really want to keep putting the gel tips because my actual nails aren't growing, because every time I get them done, I have to cut down my actual nails. So I don't want to keep doing that. I want to work more with my natural nails, so, which is what I'm used to. It's just this whole pandemic that changed that whole routine. Also because I was over going to the Vietnamese. So yeah. Today, I need to try on all the Amazon items that I got from Marche's line. I bought multiple sizes, so I need to decide which one I'm keeping because I really don't want to keep going in and out of the house to do errands. I need to stay put, especially since I was backed up from all that was going on last week. And I also have some ASOS returns. Returns are like the death of me, you guys. I don't know if you guys are the same, but it is always so hard for me to get my returns out the door. Between the printing of the label and repackaging everything, it is such a tedious task for me that I daunt every time it's time to do returns. I love buying the stuff, I love receiving them, but I absolutely hate doing the return process. So I actually need to buckle down and do that. In fact, I think I'm gonna make sure I create like a little return shipping station, just a small one where I have the tape and all that stuff upstairs in the closet, so I don't feel like it's such a daunting task and can get it out the way much easier than I have been right now. I need to also finish editing a vlog so I can get that out tomorrow. I'm only going to do one formal video this week just because I'm still trying to bounce back from last week. If you saw the vlog from last week, you saw that it was a bit of a tough week for me, so I'm just kind of trying to get myself back in order. I also realized that the further I'm getting into this pregnancy, the more exhausted I'm getting. I thought it was just about me missing my prenatal pills those few days, but I asked my sister and I asked another friend who had a baby not too long ago, and they said that they got even more tired towards the end. So I think that's what I'm feeling. I'm not quite at the end, but I'm in my third trimester. So I guess those are the changes, because I felt really energetic during the second trimester. And then all of a sudden, now that I've reached this point, no matter what I do, I take my vitamins, all that, I'm still feeling super tired very early on during the day. So it's like, I feel like I'm ready to go to sleep by like 7:30. Before, I was able to make it to at least 10:30, 11. Not that those are great times, but 10:30 is a decent time for me to get to bed, but I'm finding that by 7:30, it feels like 10:30. That's what my body's feeling like. Anyway, my light for the kitchen is due to come in today. It was supposed to be here. I thought it would be here last week, but it wasn't. The electrician was like all ready. And of course, given the amazing electrician that he is, he checked in with me today to see what was up, because he wants to come in and get that done for me. And right before I was getting ready to call the company, I got a shipping notification in my email to say that it was coming today, but it's only saying 1 of 2. So I guess they shipped to 2 different lights in different packages, which I hope not. So I have to give them a call too. As you can see in the last vlog, I was also not able to find the chair that I want to exchange. I called Home Goods to find out if they had like an inventory system, and they don't. So what they said is I can just call a store before I go, give them the style number and the description, which is still annoying, and they can let me know if they have it there. So that's what I'll do. I don't have time to do that. I just called to see what I need to do. So now that I know that's what I have to do, I'll do that a little later on. It is March 29th, so that means the closet is obviously not getting done, but we are in a good place. I feel much better. And it also kind of means that I could have gone on my baby moon, because it would have been right now. I would have been on my baby moon right now. That's neither here nor there. Everything happens for a reason. I contacted the contractor just to find out some updates. He assured me that he has not forgotten about me. He's just trying to wrap up whatever he's doing where he's at, which is okay, as long as I know that this is coming down the pipeline. I'm gonna go ahead and tackle those returns that I need to do so I can get out the door, handle those, know that they're out the way, and get back and do whatever it is that I need to do. All right, folks, the moment of truth has arrived. These are my lights for over the kitchen sink. They came in 2 separate boxes, so I'm gonna go ahead and open it right with you because I am so excited. Oh my word, look at this bad boy. It is so beautiful. So it's gonna go on to the wall like this, and then you can adjust this. And there's a little knob here, whoop, gotta be careful, where I can adjust it. We will be well on our way. You can see my spices right there. I finally ordered some labels for the spices. I was having a hard time figuring it out on Etsy because I found some pre-made ones, but the one spice that, actually no, Etsy had everything I needed. I just didn't want to have to go through customizing and having to type in what spices I wanted. I just wanted something that just came with a generic list that had most spices, which I found on Amazon. So I found one that had everything except the everything but bagel seasoning, which is, well, blend, I should say, which is something that we use pretty regularly. And I kept debating on whether or not I should just forego that particular label and get the set anyway. But then I'm like, no, I do not want to compromise that. So I want to have something that has the everything but bagel blend. So I found another one, which looks like a newer type of label, which has gold wording. I wasn't necessarily looking for gold wording, but I don't see that a lot. I see a lot of the black wording. So I just went ahead and went with that. It had good reviews, and it was also less expensive than the first label that I was looking at. The first label that did not have the everything bagel on it was like 18 bucks, almost 19. And the one that I ordered either today or yesterday, I ordered it yesterday actually, that one was 11 bucks and it comes on Friday. So Friday, we are going to do some organizing of the spices, and I will do that right with you guys so that we know we are one and done. I got my vlog out today, which felt very good because I feel like it's the first time in a little bit since I've just gone through with my routine since I was thrown off a little bit. So that felt great. It always feels good to follow through with your plan. So I was happy with that. And of course, I'm very excited that I have my light for over the kitchen. So that means by the end of the week, I'm going to have another update in this kitchen. Whoo, y'all. I'm just so excited. So excited. I'm just going to map out tomorrow because I definitely have to record a video. So I'm gonna go ahead and go do that, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Hey y'all, it is Friday. I'm actually headed out to an appointment. I actually need to eat first, but just wanted to update you guys. My spice labels came in. I was so excited. I didn't even give the mail woman a chance to drop it off. I just heard someone at the door and I was like, oh, those are the labels, which I could not wait to get. And so this is what they look like here. And there are a few pages of them, which I'm very excited to put to use. And then this is the label sheet here. I'm gonna make sure I link this down below because like I said, I never saw it in gold before. So if folks are interested in the gold with something that has a generic spice list, which is pretty much everything you need from what I can tell. There's 140 and I'm only using 24 of these. So if I add to my spices, I'm pretty sure the spice will be there. So I'll make sure I stash the rest somewhere safe. I put the bottles in the dishwasher this morning and they finished this afternoon. My dishwasher takes forever and ever. I don't know why. I did put it on the highest drying setting because I wanted the bottles to be nice and dry so I can put the spices in there. The electrician was also here earlier today. He did the floors upstairs. I will insert a clip so that you guys can see. I'll also probably just run upstairs and show you guys later on. And my light fixtures have been put in. They look so good, you guys, and he loves them. I'm gonna put up a reel later today. I don't think I'll get to the spices today because my mom's birthday was yesterday and we're gonna go to the house tomorrow to cut a cake for her. I got her the same cake as my dad, except I got the flavors that she likes. She likes pistachio and rum raisin, so I got a half and half. My dad is a cookies and cream guy, so I got her that. She doesn't even know that we're getting that for her because yesterday I ended up going by, because she was feeling sick, so she didn't go to work anyway. I went by there and brought some Sweetgreen and the mini Whole Foods cheesecakes, which was a request from her. And then on my way back home, the light bulb went off that she had asked when we cut the cake for my dad that she wanted a pistachio. But I think she forgot that she also loves rum raisin. So that'll be a little surprise for her that I'm sure she'll like. When your parents get older, it's like the little things that make them happy. And she's going to be ecstatic about that. She was ecstatic about just the Sweetgreen that I brought over to her. I need to run and eat. I will check back in with you guys to show you guys the light fixtures and upstairs. All right, so I just got through with my appointment and I just got to thinking that I should probably do a Target run real quick because there are some miscellaneous spices that are gonna be left over from when I organized all the spices, which I had already accounted for. And I knew that I wanted these spices to be in the jars with the lids where I could just use a spoon to measure, as opposed to the style that I have now, which are the shakers. Because I have spices like chicken broth and some other stuff, maybe some kosher salt that doesn't necessarily need to be in that style jar. The jar with the lid would be better, and I'll just get spoons for those. And then they also won't fit inside the drawer that I have. So that is the area that I'll keep the surplus, and I'll put those there with the lid. So I'll have to buy the jars as well. They're bigger jars than the spice jars that I have, because these seasonings come in bigger portions as well, especially that chicken broth one. And then I'll also get some separate labels for those. So I'm going to do that, because if I get started with organizing everything this weekend, I want to already have the rack there so I could put the miscellaneous ones onto the rack instead of just throwing them in the cabinet without anything, even though I know I won't have the jars yet. So I'll probably get to ordering the jars today as well, so that soon enough I'll be able to transfer all those other spices as well. But I just want to keep everything as streamlined as possible. So getting that rack today is probably a good idea. So let's go to Target. So I got to Target and I looked on the app to see where the shelf would be. I went into that aisle and lo and behold, the shelves were right there waiting for me. So I grabbed one and headed back home. I am back home. I'm about to show you guys the light fixtures, and I'll also show you what I did with that rack that I found from Target, because I successfully found it. There were very few left, so I was able to grab me one. Let me flip you guys around. Okay. Just wanted to pan around and show you. This is what the lights look like. I am in love. They are on right now. I think I might need to change the light bulb. As you can see, we still need to patch up that area there. And we also need to paint the crown molding up there. But that is basically it. I love how everything turned out. Next up, we just have some floating shelves to put here, the backslash that I told you guys before. Oh, and the handles that have been taking me an eternity to find. And that is it. I forgot to show you guys. Over here is where I put that rack. I need to figure out if I'm gonna use a salt cellar for that, because I definitely don't like what that looks like. I want something that's more aesthetically pleasing, but I'll probably insert a picture of the way that I want these spices to look and the jars and all that. But this is where this stuff will hang. Let me actually show you guys. This is a vegetable broth, not a chicken broth like I was saying, but this is something that I would put in one of those jars because I'm not going to necessarily shake it. What else? Then I also have my Bell seasoning that I could put in those jars. Anything else? Can't think of anything else right now, but you get the gist. These are going to be gone very, very soon. So that is it. I am worn out. I'm definitely not getting to those spices today. I will most likely do it on the next vlog. Maybe that is what I will start off my Sunday with for next week. So I will catch you guys later.